So welcome back to the channel, and this weekend we've got quite an exciting card in boxing, and also we've got a great headline in the UFC. So I'm only going to cover a little bit on both, a little bit about my predictions, and you can let me know in the comments who you think wins. So obviously the big fight of this weekend is Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. I will be honest with you, I don't think we are going to need judges for this one. It's one of them fights where anything can happen at any moment. Who do I think will win? I think earlier on in the fight favours Ryan Garcia. Later on in the fight will favour Gervonta Davis. So if first half I'm being indecisive here. I'm going to go with Gervonta Davis win. Garcia's been on the floor before, so I do think Gervonta Davis wins. Also, all the best to Joe Cordina, fighting in Cardiff this weekend. Fighting in Cardiff this weekend. And then on to the UFC now. UFC have a heavyweight main event between Pavlovich and Curtis Razor Blades. I think this is a fucking tough fight. I think it's a great fight. I think both fighters deserve the fight. Obviously, we know what happened with Blades in his last fight with Tom Aspinall. Pavlovich has been on a fucking running streak. He's been going through people like an absolute fucking train. If I've got to put my neck on the line and predict one and how, I think, even though Pavlovich has been knocking people out in the first round, and bear in mind he's beat Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa in the last few fights, I think Curtis Blades wins. I really do think Curtis Blades win, and I think Curtis Blades will then sit on the side until John Jones calls. Hopefully, I hope we have a fast turnaround. I hope that whoever wins this has a fast turnaround, and we could potentially see them against John Jones come July. I'd love to see John Jones fight 3 times this year. If that is Blades or Pavlovich and then Stipe, or Stipe and then these. I'd love to see him 3 times this year. And I think one of these guys deserve to be in there as well. So I'm going to go with Curtis Blades. I don't know if Pavlovich faced the best Derek Lewis. I really don't. And I think against Tai Tuivasa, Tai just wants to stand and bang. Whereas Blades, yeah, he wants to stand and bang, but also he's fucking dangerous. So I do believe Blades will win that fight. And obviously UFC London has just been announced as well. Who do you want to see on that card? Who do you think deserves to be on that card? I believe it will be headlined by Tom Aspinall. I think it'll be Tom Aspinall versus Tabura. We'll probably see Molly McCann on it, possibly Mohamed Mokaev, or possibly he will go to the Abu Dhabi card in October. Chris Duncan, Jack Shaw. We're going to see a lot of the Brits on that card. We're going to see Jake Hadley. I'm trying to think of all the Brits. We've got that many Brits in the UFC at the moment. Leron Murphy and Nathaniel Woods. We've got fucking loads of fights that can be made. Let's have a look at the list of current UFC fighters from UK fighters in the UFC. So we've obviously got Tom Aspinall. Paul Craig could be on that card as well. He could co-main event it. Chris Duncan, I think, will be on it. Leon Edwards won't be on it. I think Leon Edwards will be over in Abu Dhabi. Depending, will they put Leon Edwards on the main event or co-main event? Because obviously if Islam Makhachev will be over there, who will get a preference? That'll be quite an interesting one. Paddy's obviously injured. Jai Herbert could be on it. Sam Patson probably on it. Arnold Allen, I don't think he'll be on it. Nathaniel Wood will be on it 100%. Leron Murphy, Davey Grant could even be on it. even though Davey Grant's now pushing like fucking, mate, Davey Grant's insane. Jack Shaw, Jack Hadley, Joanne Wood, Molly McCann, Corey McKenna. So there is a few that could be on that card. But let me know in the comments who you want on that card or who you think will be on that card. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Thank you.